This is the $2,200 turbo.
Oh, it's got right. Good. I was like, where's all the gaskets?
And the high pressure fuel pump here. This is what
I'm
we're
not
going to
doing
install
it.
for the stage 3. So the guys got it out now, but to get it out, they actually had to take the 2 actuators off. We're just going to show you a little size comparison. Wheels, you can see the.
You're really gonna unbox all this stuff, dude. I don't want to see you unbox it. Just get the work part.
See the different opening sizes there. The obviously we got a few things to swap over yet, but
Well, that's a good hint.
We want to put that sensor in before you get that too nice
Well,
and tidy.
I was gonna turn it.
Righty tighty, lefty loosey.
This one
I
doesn't
remember
turn
that.
as
I
easy
learned
as
that
the
last
other
week.
one.
I think it was hitting this.
I think so. There. Alright, let's put those in. Oh, this guy.
Dad's truck's starting to look pretty sweet now.
Some grease or whatever. This one out?
Did I take it out?
This is going better than
Oh
the
yeah, I
airlift.
said it already.
Actually, for how long that airlift took us, the guys in the group, some guys
Same
did
way.
take them 2 days.
Shorty.
They did pretty good doing that airlift.
well, after you did the airlift, when you look at what we had involved, it's like if you done one before, it wouldn't have took us so long. It's all that learning curve, you know.
Yeah, like I said, some of those guys in the group, it takes them 2 days to get it done.
Because really,
Should try to.
running the lines didn't turn out as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Triple
Is
I
square.
do need to figure out.
It's good.
that the drain line or the feed line?
It's the
It's coolant, right?
New fuel pump.
That one's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, then the O2 sensor.
That's over there.
These are only like $70 a pop.
Then we got
Feel broke just sitting here. What's the point? This takes the car up with the tune I'm throwing on it, the 500 on pump and 600 on
I
E85.
told Zay to give you a hard time telling you it's still only half an engine.
And it's only 4 cylinders still.
You
Either way,
should
it's
see the
like-
looks on some of these guys that think they're going to beat me when, even with just the other tune I had on this thing.
Would it be?
Wow.
All right.
Sweet.
Got her?
She's sitting in. The new nuts are over yonder there.
Just some
Flips
oil
right
for
around.
the O-rings.
Little trick there. Just pull the dipstick, you know.
I was going to say, otherwise I had a model right there.
Do you have a bottle? Because we should
Right
do some
behind
of the turbo. kind
What,
of
what do you
oil
want?
is this
530 or what?
This probably
We
takes-
put liquid moly in this.
What does this take?
There's a little-
OW?
There's a
It's
bottle there.
what does this take? 5W20 full synthetic.
5W30 full
30 full
synthetic,
synthetic.
liquid molly. It's like 7 or 8 quarts.
8 quarts.
That many?
Something to do with the turbo. I don't know. That's what
Not
I was
that
told.
many.
Cost breakdown list.
Hmm.
Hit her.
Yep.
So the bolt for the turbo feed is this stud.
Do you have the ones for the actuators?
Carbon fiber air intake and get rid of that heavy
The
metal
screws for the actuators?
Oh, yeah.
These guys?
Those two.
Well, the purpose
And,
of this today is
What is that, 10 mil?
it's supposed to be a cold air
On
intake.
the turbo, yeah.
It's not.
I just use the red.
So it's gonna look like the green one is carbon fiber, but then that fits in here, and this goes in, but in the engine bay to the front, so you're getting that thing with okay, because it kind of defeated the purpose of what we did. You take it off, you get more air, but now you're getting the warm air. Trying to explain to him and he knew. Forgot it's Bob's kid.
Well, we're not so educated on Volkswagens. If it's Ford, we're pretty good.
Why not? You guys had the Passat.
I think that was the worst car I ever changed an alternator on.
Oh yeah, did you have to take the whole front
Front
bumper off?
end, not the front end. You have to put it in service mode. So you pull the whole front sub thing goes
Yep.
forward. I'm like, and then it's down like on
Yeah,
the bottom
way
of the
on
motor.
the bottom.
Did he do the bottom though? You did all the work, right? You did all this on the bottom, right?
Yeah, Zay's got them all welded in there, and I made a new cross member for the one. We put another cross member for the other
Okay.
one.
Yeah, let's go do the bottom stuff.
So you just gotta do a little bit of body work on the back here. Yeah, I do pick on boxes some days, but he earns it.
He earned it.
Glad you think so. Perfect. Started on it was before. Alright, that's not dumping gas at the moment.
Yeah, perfect. As long as AJ doesn't open the door and turn the car on.
Or
Oh,
just
have
open
I
the door.
ever? Never mind. Don't answer that.
Why does it smell like gas?
I know.
Yeah.
Light a match and see where it's coming from.
Smells like 91.
It's 93 with a gallon of E85 in there. I dump a gallon of E85 now to help with the NOx.
It is a nice location for the fuel pump, though. It's getting credit.
Fantastic location.
I thought there was one in the back too, though.
Fuel pump? Yeah, in the tank.
Yep.
Sending unit.
Yeah, they want you to. If you want more power, they want you to change that to. What do they call it? The LPFP or something like
This
that.
would be a higher pressure one then, too, or what?
This one is, yeah. It's
No, I mean the one they want you to change it back.
if you go with any more power, this limits me to the amount of horsepower I'm going to get out of it.
That's the one I thought you were originally getting when you said you were going to go with fuel pump. But
This is the minimum. If you want to go to the next level, you got to do the low pressure fuel pump too. But it's a daily. I don't need to get crazy. I'm already going crazy on the car.
I mean, you
kinda.
could even do that when you do that and just
Yeah, you just open the back
Well,
seat.
Good job, Poodles.
Doesn't even look broke.
I was thinking of buying the HPFP kit for that and redoing that one as a backup. So if the other one goes out, then it's already ready to go with the tune that's on here.
stinky gas. There
I
you go.
don't like that word.
You just spilled on my.
It just
thing.
spilled gas.
Oh, that's an okay. Oops.
Probably gonna wreck the cable now.
So shiny and new.
Is that cam at the top or the bottom?
It's
Should roll
it
that
just
around.
looks like a plunger.
Should roll that around. Make sure it's at the bottom before you shove that in there.
It
There's
didn't
a-
like pop out on
Okay,
me.
then.
It sat in there pretty nice.
Oh, there's no pressure on it.
What's the purpose of having the cam in the right spot?
Otherwise,
If-
you have to push against that spring.
If the lobe's high and the high point, then you're going to have to really put force on that to get it down far enough so they can get their bolts and stuff in it. So, like, if they say they turned it over a little bit on the to the lower side, you'd be able to put it in easier. But it's already down there, it looks like.
Yeah, for the most part.
This Parker's
You need
shoving
help
it
there?
in
Yeah, this Parker's shoving it hard.
Well, this line, I gotta try and flex it unless I can get that screw out. $30.
Yeah, pinch that in there.
Good job, AJ. You helped.
Hey, I took that guard off up there for the new air intake. Parker will like this intake. It seems much easier to put in.
So you want me to press down on that, Parker? Will you try and get him started?
Turn the engine
I
over.
think I can. It's just barely up.
Do you have a mirror, Bob, at all?
No, sorry.
In the bedroom.
I try not to look at myself, so.
At our age, we don't want that anymore. Seems to be what everybody struggled with in the YouTube videos I watched was this
The clamp?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
I saw a lot of garden hose clamps on in some videos.
A lot of people don't like constant torque clamps.
Yeah, them,
After you reuse them.
Oh.
I'm not a fan of them. I don't know if they're good or bad, but I just like putting a old school clamp on so I know it's tight.
Like a garden hose clamp?
Yeah. Well, then, you know, I just think I can feel the torque on it, you know, that's just spring tension.
Alright.
But I'm not a mechanic, so.
There's a high pressure fuel pump.
All right.
Pretty simple.
What? We gotta plug a line back into that too, but I suppose he might have something else that I gotta stay out of the way here. Which one goes into that?
The hole is slightly off from this new turbo.
What do you gotta tilt it or something, or?
Need a 1/4 inch ratchet shape for the shape.
Find some of that stuff so I can get rid of the honeycomb down there. That would look better. Get it figured out? Oh.
Yep.
You the man, or did Scott help you figure it out?
Yeah, we laid the harness back over and.
Team effort. Oh, you just didn't know which way the connector
Which
was
way it
going.
faced, yeah.
Otherwise, if you tighten it up and then go to put it on later, you might not have enough wire there.
Just so I feel like I'm part of this.
Okay.
Did you rub my back a little while you were there?
Alright.
There we go. Thanks.
A little lower, a little higher.
We're a progressive shop here.
Wow.
Have a heat gun at home too.
I think there's one in that bottom right drawer. Either that one or the next one up, AJ. Nope, next one up.
Are you sure? No, next
No, you were in the bottom one, weren't you?
Not that one, the other one.
All right, so the next one up would be that one. There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
He skips a drawer in between. I'm like,
Why don't you make some more sense? You just don't make sense to me.
Next
why
one
did you
up.
skip a drawer?
No, next one down. No,
The
next
cord's
one
right
up.
there. Just unplug my charger cord and plug it in.
Where is it?
Right there, the extension cord.
All right, that one's
So
in.
you can trip Scott over it. And
Oh, yeah.
Now for the elbow. I think we can put the elbow back in now, right?
We're pretty much ready. I just gotta put that shield back in.
It's the upgraded high flow elbow. I don't remember how the plastic one was. Wasn't there like a big indent in it?
yeah, I think it was flattened out on
Yeah.
one side.
I don't know if this actually does anything, but it sure looks cooler.
Cooler?
Yeah.
The smoother it is on the inside, less restriction. I mean, just basically it's the flow. Kind of like when you part your head.
Right. Right.
Yeah, they're good. They're good to go,
Bob
Scott.
wrapped them.
You didn't touch the ceramic part, did you?
Yes, I did.
I'll have to wipe that off.
Oh, really?
Otherwise, they might get hard and crack.
Oh, really?
There's some blue rags underneath down there. You can grab one of them, and
Look at that. Crinkles are from AJ.
we just got the most important part of the whole build done. The sticker.
The sticker.
It only took us 3 minutes.
Ooh, hold it from turning.
That's pretty slick. Just quarter turn locks in, and then
Just a screw.
basically a set screw to hold it, right?
Yep.
What size are they?
All
What, the
in.
plugs? You having a problem with them?
No.
Especially since I torqued them with my torque wrench. Remember that?
How does that happen?
Heating and cooling? I don't know.
Guy that put them in didn't do it right? What's your take on it, Scott?
It ran, didn't it?
The pops and bangs wasn't your car. It was the motor.
The pops and bangs were rattling the plugs out.
Probably.
Oh, it's cooling. Cooling. Oh. Does that need topped off?
I say I don't like the look of that. I'd like
Yeah,
to. I'd
that
have
guy
a,
must have been an idiot if he couldn't get a wrench in there to get on the nut.
Yeah, and this one's open from this side.
They're both wide open.
and how high is it going to stick up? You don't want that hitting against your hood. It should be low enough, but still. Right from the top.
That looks sweet.
Yeah, that looks fancy dancy, don't it? Amazing
Yeah.
what $500 will buy you. All because this guy was picking on the heavy one, and I kept going back and forth looking at it. Finally, I'm like, you know what? I got the money today. I'm just gonna buy it. Oh, and it's got the flexibility too in it.
Yeah,
It's 100-mile-an-hour flexibility, huh?
Get her off. Get her off the jack stand, and we can probably fire the tune on it.
Gotta put coolants in first.
Oh yeah, I mean once we get the coolant in, that's. Ew.
The one thing, the
Boy,
water
that makes it look sharp when there's that in there, don't it? Now I just got to get the matching carbon fiber.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe you didn't buy that.
I was, man,
This one is not.
what they want for it's just
I'll
insane though. It's like $500, three to $500, something like that for the.
Got a heat filter.
A what? Heat filter? Absolutely.
The coolant level to go down. Did it drop it all yet? Might have to drive it. Get it hot.
We have to run on the block.
Sounds like a diesel. So, what were the biggest issues we found?
I ran into issues with the diverter valve for sure.
Yeah.
I was hitting, what was the
The
elbow.
elbow.
Intake horn,
elbow.
right?
Yeah.
Aftermarket intake elbow.
What was the brand of this turbo, AJ?
Vortex.
And we weren't sure on that elbow, though, were we?
It said,
Said
IE. I thought.
Off of Euro tuning.
Yeah.
But pressure fuel pump was the easiest thing to put on, super easy. The diverter valve seemed to be the biggest issue, and then that coolant line or the oil line.
The coolant line on the back of the turbo.
Yeah.
But I think just the skill level of this would have to be at least pretty high up, and you definitely want to hoist.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hoist
Pretty
definitely
challenging.
makes it a lot easier.
But that airbox kit, that was pretty simple, wasn't it?
AMS, carbon fiber, air intake, pretty simple.
Yep.
Sweet. And then your tuning was just, you just had to,
I just had to load it off the Cobb tuner from EQ Tuning.